Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I have another crochet tutorial for you today, and it's gonna be for these adorable little pickles. I love them so much. I think they're the cutest thing. They're perfect for markets, and they're really tiny, and they work up really fast, and they're super simple. So beginner friendly if you know the basics of what you're doing. So yeah, let's just get straight into the video, and I hope you love it. So first we'll get started with our materials. As always, I'm using Bernat blanket yarn. As always, it's size 6, so I'm using a size 6 hook. I have a stitch marker, my needle, some stuffing, safety eyes, and I have scissors as well. And we are now ready to start our project. So we're gonna start with a magic circle like we do for most projects. And into this magic circle, we are going to be doing 8 single crochets. So this is 1, and then we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we can go ahead and pull our magic circle shut. And now we're on to round 2, which is going to consist of 8 increases, or an increase in every stitch around, to bring us up to a total of 16 stitches for the round. So into this first one, we have 1 single crochet, 2 in the same stitch, like so. And then we're going to repeat that all the way around. Then for this next round, which will be round 3, we're going to continue increasing. So we're going to do 1 single crochet into the first stitch. So 1, and then we're going to follow that with an increase into the next stitch. So that's 2 and 3. And we're going to repeat this pattern all the way around. So a single crochet and then an increase. And this will bring us up to a total of 24 stitches for the round. And 24. Now we're on to round 4, which is where we're going to put our first wart bump in our pickle. So we're going to start by doing 6 single crochet. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then to do our bumps, it's a bobble stitch, but I don't know if I do it properly enough to actually call what I'm doing a bobble stitch, so I'll just show you how I do it. So we're going to start by yarning over, and then we're going to insert our hook into the next stitch, just like normal. And we're going to yarn over, and we're going to pull through a loop. So you now should have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over again like you're doing a double crochet and pull through 2. Now you have 2 loops left. We're going to repeat this again. So it's just like the starting half of a double crochet without the final pull through. So we're going to yarn over, we're going to insert our hook, yarn over, pull through. Now you should have 4 loops, yarn over, pull through 2. Now you can see we have 3 at the end instead of 2. And we're going to repeat this again, yarn over, through the stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through just 2. Now we have 4 loops on the hook, and we've done 3 of these. So we're going to do it 2 more times. So now we have 5 loops on our hook. 1 more time. Make sure you're going into the same stitch every time. Pull through 2. And you'll know you're done when you have 6 loops on your hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we simply yarn over and we pull through everything. And then if you go like this, you can push on it and you'll see it sticks out a bit. Pull it tight. And now we're just going to single crochet back to the start. But one thing you're going to want to note is this right here kind of covers up the next stitch. So it's going to be a little closer than you think it is to go in to the next one. And make sure you count at the end to make sure you stay at a total of 24. So it should take 17 single crochets to get back to the start. 17. And we're back at the start. End of round 4, and we still have 24 stitches total. For our next round, round 5, we're simply going to do 24 single crochet around, but I'll show you how to get your single crochets into that bobble stitch because it is a little confusing. So we'll just get over to our bobble, and we are here. If you can see that, our next stitch is going to go right here into basically the meat of it, like right at the top. If you feel for it, you will feel the 2 signature front and back loops that you would when you're crocheting like normal. So that'll be 7. And then the next one is going to be this end of the lump here. You'll see there's a little hole in between. So you're going to go right into that. That'll be 8. And then you can continue around to the start of the round like normal. 24 for the end of round 5. Now we're on to round 6, and we're going to start round 6 by doing 15 single crochet. And 15, and then we're going to place another bobble stitch or wart. Again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on your hook, pull through 2. Repeat this process 4 more times or until you have 6 loops on your hook. Same thing. Six loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all of them, you have a bobble. Again, when you're going into the next stitch, make sure it's the one hidden under there, and it's going to be 8 more single crochet to get back to the start. 24 stitches for the end of round 6. Now for rounds 7, 8, and 9, so the next 3 rounds, we are simply going to do 24 single crochet around, and I'm going to finish this off camera. Now that you've finished 3 rounds of 24, you should have something that looks roughly like this, and we are ready to move on to round 10, which is going to start with 8 single crochet. Then we are going to do another bobble stitch, six loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all of them. Now we are going to do 7 more single crochets. And 7, and then I'm going to do 1 more bobble stitch. And then we're going to simply do 7 single crochets to get back to the start. And now we have something that looks like this, and these 2 bobble stitches are going to frame where we place the face on our pickle. Now for the next 3 rounds, rounds 11, 12, and 13, we're simply going to do 24 single crochet around again, and I will do it off camera and meet you back here in a moment. Now that those 3 rounds are done, you should have something that looks roughly like this, and we're going to place our eyes between rounds 10 and 11, and I like to place them just between the 2 bobble stitches. I've added my eyes, and now I have something that looks a little bit like this. Now we're ready to move on to round 14, which I'm going to start with 13 single crochets. And 13, and then I'm going to go ahead and do another bobble stitch right in the middle here. And that is 6 total, so we're going to yarn over and pull through all of them. And then we're going to do 10 single crochet to get us back to the start. And 10 for a total of 24 stitches. Now for rounds 15 and 16, we are simply going to do 24 single crochet around again. Now that you've done your 2 rounds of 24, you should have something that looks roughly like this. And for round 17, we are going to start by doing 2 single crochet followed by a decrease twice. So we have 1, 2, and then a decrease. And then we have 2 more, followed by a decrease. After those 6 stitches, we are going to do 1 single crochet followed by our final bobble stitch of the pickle. And then our next stitch is actually going to be a decrease, and then we are going to do 2 single crochets followed by a decrease all the way around for the rest of this round to bring us down to a total of 18 single crochet. And 18 single crochet. Now before we go any further, you're going to want to stuff your pickle, and you're also going to want to make sure that these bobble stitches are sticking out. You can just reach inside and just push on them, and they should stick out so that they're fully bumpy. My pickle is now stuffed, and I've made sure to get it all the way up to the top here. Now we are on to round 18, where we are going to continue to decrease, and we're going to start with just 1 single crochet followed by a decrease, and we're going to repeat this pattern all the way around. So 1 single crochet followed by a decrease all the way around to bring us down to a total of 12 stitches for round 18. And 12 to bring us down to a total of 12 single crochet. And for our final round, round 19, we are simply going to do 6 decreases all the way around. and you can go ahead now and finish adding all your stuffing before we sew it shut. We can also fasten it off or cut off our yarn. I have lost my scissors, so ignore what I'm about to do. And now we can go ahead and sew this shut. I have threaded my needle, and now all I'm gonna do is go around and go into the front loops of each of those last decreases that we did. So if you look here, the front loop is just going to be the one facing you. So you can just go, and then you're going inside to outside. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then if you go ahead and pull that, it should completely shut this hole here. And then I like to just go up and down a few times around the bottom, just so that I know it's nice and secure. Then to finish it off, I usually go somewhere on the back here, pull the rest of my yarn out. I just tie a double or triple knot with it, and then with scissors or whatever I have on hand, just stuff it back inside the body. And now you have your own little pickle buddy. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. My socials are linked below if you want to tag me in your post. I love to see what you guys make. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. See ya!